Welcome back to Rise and Grind. We're the home of the famous 50 State Coffee Challenge, and it's good to be back. It's good to have you all back. Today I'm recording this on Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll have it edited and up by Thanksgiving, but I'm recording on Thanksgiving. And one thing I'm thankful for is not only the wondrous gift God has given us of coffee, but also y'all. I'm thankful for y'all and every one of you who views these videos. So, we are going to be trying the Staple Blend by Bandit Coffee out of St. Petersburg, Florida. And it's been a while, so it's going to be back after Florida's Georgia. But we've parked our little coffee van in Florida, and we are surfs up, ready to try some coffee. So before we go any further, let's tell you some facts about Bandit Coffee. Normally I would read you the description for said coffee company right now, which is Bandit Coffee Co. But their website does not have any listed info I can find on the history when they were founded. So I'll give you the basics. They have a cafe at 2662 Central Avenue, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33712. So if you live in Florida, you can visit our friends over there. Their cafe hours are 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and the kitchen is open the whole day. So not only could you go get yourself a cup of coffee, you can get yourself some delicious food. Some facts about the city of St. Petersburg. It holds the Guinness World Book of Records. It holds a record for the most consecutive days of sunshine. It basks an average of 361 days of sunshine per year, which means if you love the sunshine, you're going to love St. Petersburg. Also, despite popular belief that a team called Tampa Bay Rays is in Tampa Bay, they are actually in the town of St. Petersburg. And they play at Tropicana Field, which serves as their stadium. And fans from all over who love their Rays come to cheer them on. It's home of the Sunken Gardens. And that is, from what I hear, a botanical paradise. It features lush gardens, cascading waterfalls, and exotic plants, providing a serene escape from the bursting city. On a little more of a solemn note, the Florida Holocaust Museum is located in St. Petersburg. It is dedicated to educating visitors about the horrors of the Holocaust and promoting tolerance and understanding. It features powerful exhibits and very powerful educational things. City of St. Petersburg in general has a rich history. It has the St. Petersburg Pier, which dates back to 1889. It was founded in 1888. St. Petersburg was founded by Peter Demens, a Ruski aristocrat, and Henry Flagler, a businessman from New York. It is named after St. Petersburg, Russia. That's right, Petersburg, Russia. The city was named after St. Petersburg, Russia, due to Demin's admiration for the gorod, for the city of Petersburg. I speak a tiny bit of Russian. Fun fact about me. Population. As of 2020, the population of St. Petersburg is approximately 258,308 people, making it the fifth most populous state in the state of Florida. And let me start with the beaches. The city has 33 miles of shoreline along Tampa Bay, Boca Ciego Bay, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Gulf of Mexico, featuring popular beaches like St. Pete Beach and Clearwater Beach. Um, the city's economy is diverse with major industries, including healthcare, education, tourism, and technology. Another interesting fact about St. Petersburg, it is very LGBTQ friendly. St. Petersburg has a reputation as a welcoming city for the LGBT community, with a perfect score on the Human Rights Municipal Equality Index since 2014. Now, let's get into some facts about the great state of Florida, the Sunshine State. Florida was underwater until 23 million years ago. After Florida split from the Pangea with the rest of North America about 200 million years ago, it became flooded with glaciers melted and raised the sea level. It stayed under the Atlantic Ocean for hundreds of millions of years until the glaciers formed again. Then parts of Florida began to emerge as dry land. The first humans settled in Florida 14,000 years ago. Sorry, I have a cat that's obsessed with a Christmas tree. But yes, the first humans settled in Florida 14,000 years ago. Florida was added to the United States in 1845, but there were people living there long before that. Archaeologists believe the Paleo-Indians and the early archaic people arrived in Florida more than 14,000 years ago. These populations are believed to be the ancestors of the Seminole, the Creek, and the Appalachian people who lived in Florida for the 17th and 18th centuries. Florida was named after a Spanish festival. Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon first spotted the North American peninsula in 1513. He named the green and floral territory La Pascua Florida after the Spanish festival Pascua Florida, which means Festival of Flowers. Spain controlled Florida until 1762. Spain had control of Florida from de Leon's discovery until the end of the 7 Years' War. When British defeated Spain in the war, it took control of Havana, Cuba. Britain then gave Havana back in exchange for Florida. Florida was then under British control until the end of the American Revolution in 1783. Here's a cool one. The first integrated professional baseball game took place in Florida. Good job, Florida. You guys were a trendsetter in something that should have been done long ago. 1 year before Jackie Robinson, the first African-American baseball player, professional, played his game with the Brooklyn Dodgers, he played a spring training game in Daytona Beach, Florida. He experienced discrimination in the segregated state starting in the 1946 game at City Island Ballpark, now Jackie Robinson Ballpark, the first professional game to feature a black player in America. And Florida's the flattest state in America, which blows my mind. I would have thought it would have been Nebraska or Kansas. So congratulations, Plain States. You're not the flattest. When you think of flat states, like I said, you probably think of Kansas or Nebraska. But those states are practically mountainous compared to Florida. Florida's mean elevation is 100 feet. And the highest point is Britton Hill with an elevation of only 345 feet. The lowest high point in any state. I'll put it this way. Well, you can't see it out my window today because there's tons of clouds. But there's a mountain behind where I live. It's about 9,000 feet. So 345 ain't nothing. The weather in Florida once went down to -2 degrees. Brr. Thousands of people move to Florida every year to enjoy the warm weather and sunshine. But even Florida has its cold days, including a record low of -2 degrees Fahrenheit. The freezing day occurred in Tallahassee on February 13th, 1899. During the Great Arctic Outbreak, February in Tallahassee usually doesn't get below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was quite a record indeed. And give you a couple more facts, just because we didn't have much info. So I want you guys to still get your 10 or so minutes of entertainment. More amusement park visitors come to Orlando than anywhere else. I've been to Orlando. I went to Disney World when I was like 9. We had a family reunion in Georgia, which is our next state. Tourists looking for an amusement park find themselves right at home in Florida. It has 7 of the 10 most visited theme parks in the United States, including Walt Disney World Resort, the Universal Orlando Resort, and SeaWorld Orlando. There's something for every visitor in Florida. Florida has the largest city in the contiguous United States. Outside of Alaska, Florida is the city with the largest area. Jacksonville, at 747 square miles. It's almost 300 square miles larger than Los Angeles, California, and nearly twice as big as Indianapolis, Indiana. Jacksonville is one of the highest populations in the United States as well. It has over 821,000 people that call this huge city home. And for all my Jacksonville people watching, I wish your Jaguars nothing but luck. And Florida ranks second in miles of coastline. There are over 1,350 miles of coastline in Florida, 663 miles of which are famously sunny beaches. It ranks far below Alaska, which has 6,600 miles of coastline, but it's quite a bit bigger than California's 840 miles of coastline. You won't have a problem finding a place to find some beachfront in Florida. And it takes less than an hour to reach the beach in Florida, depending on how fast you drive, of course. Locals say that you're never more than 60 miles from the beach when you're in Florida, thanks to the state's bordering bodies of water. Say that 3 times fast. Bordering lines of bodies of water. Bordering lines of bodies of water. Anyway, it lies between the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. So, I don't know about you, my friends, but I think it's time to get to what we came for, and that is Bandit Co. Coffee. Or Bandit Coffee Co. Alright, so, I'm going to read you what it says here. The staple blend. It tastes like chocolate, strawberry, and caramel washed, and it is a blend. So let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. Looks like I may need to cut this, so we will take a momentary break. Ooh, it smells good. And now I'm going to show you the beans. Beautiful light hint on those beans. Look at that. So let's get to grinding. You know, it is part of our name. it is the moment we've been waiting for, the coffee taste test. Right off the bat, I can tell you it smells very rich. The strawberries come through. It just has like it's going to be a very good taste to it, I bet. You know, yeah, chocolate, strawberry, caramel, light flavors that I can enjoy with a earthy. You know, I usually get light to medium blend. I like my caffeine, that's why I do it. So, but anyway, let's taste this coffee. Cheers. Oh, that is good. That is good, my friends. Florida did not disappoint. So I gotta highly recommend the Staple Blend coffee. If you're looking for a good light kind of roast for the morning, get you going, get your fire burning, get your fire roasting. This right here. Like I said, I've been having so much fun doing this journey with you all. Sorry it hasn't been as frequent. We're looking at probably once a month, once every month and a half getting a video in. But do know, I'm thinking about y'all. I'm not trying these coffees without you seeing. And yeah, I'm so thankful for all of you on this Thanksgiving and take the time to watch these videos. Take the time to go and support these small businesses. Like I said, when you buy a coffee or a bag of coffee from one of these various companies I've featured, you're not just buying coffee. You're supporting someone's dream. Which that is huge. I go out of my way to pick small businesses. You know, ones you're gonna not find on Amazon or at Walmart or stuff like that, you know. So, shout out to Bandit Coffee Co. I want to thank you all for, once again, hanging out with me, drinking some coffee. When we do our next video, we are going to be going down to Georgia. Yes, we will. And I'm excited. So I've actually been to Georgia. I've actually been to Florida too, but I mentioned that earlier. But I've been to Georgia and went to Dalton and got to go to a family reunion on my dad's mother's side, the Price family. So I'm super excited to try some Georgia coffee. I can tell you we picked out a winner. Well, we always pick out winners here at Rise and Grind. But like I said, this is the 50 State Coffee Challenge. We are trying coffee roasted in all 50 states. And I am glad to have y'all along for the journey. Cheers to all of you. If I end up putting this out on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. If I end up putting it a couple days after, well, happy holidays in general. Merry Christmas, all that good jazz. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, honestly. Cheers. Also, if you like cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, you can all get all of those on Robinhood. I have a link in the description down below where if you sign up, we both get some free Bitcoin out of it. Hey, you know, we gotta provide for our children's education in the future somehow, the way college prices are. So use that link. Help both of us out. Also, if you like cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, you can all get all of those on Robinhood. I have a link in the description down below where if you sign up, we both get some free Bitcoin out of it. Hey, you know, we gotta provide for our children's education in the future somehow, the way college prices are. So use that link. Help both of us out.